What's up, everybody? So today I want to talk about what made me a horror fan, what got me into the horror genre. And mostly I came up with this idea because I just watched one of my good friends, esley Grier's YouTube channel, Entertainment Fanatic Reviews. If you haven't checked out his channel, go over there and check it out, subscribe, like, and share, and all that good shit. He's a great dude. He's got great content on there. And he's got a playlist called What Got Me Into Horror. And I just started watching it recently, and it inspired me to make a video about what made me a horror fan and why I'm still a hardcore horror fucking nerd and junkie. So, I guess to really tell this story, I have to go way back, and this is not going to be a long ass story, y'all. I'm not going to bore you to tears or anything. Long story short, not that it's going to be that short, because it's like Stan said on South Park when he, was it Kyle asked Stan on South Park, he's like, Stan, why do people say long story short? Make it short at all. It really doesn't, you get around a bunch of old people and they'll say, well, long story short, but anyways, as Drewski would say, we're not here to fucking talk about that. What I am here to talk about is what got me to become a horror fan and a horror nerd, as my niece likes to call me on a daily basis. And that is the fact that when I was about 7 years old, I think it was, I watched Child's Play 3 for the first time ever, and it scared the hell out of me. It really did. It legit gave me fucking nightmares that night, and I was in my bed in the middle of it, curled up fucking bawling, thinking Chucky was coming to get me. Not realizing the fact that I'm scared of a 2 foot fucking doll that I could easily just kick the shit out of and feed to my pit bull at the time. Didn't think about that. It didn't register in my 7-year-old brain, so. But I was a fucking kid, so what can you do? It scared the shit out of me, though. But at the same time, I was like hooked instantly. I loved the hell out of Chucky. And funny enough, though, he's not my favorite horror icon. He's not my favorite slasher. My favorite slasher has got to be between Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers. And between them two, I really can't say which one I like more. It's like choosing between your fucking kids, And I kind of want to say it's Jason. On a certain level, I relate to Jason a lot more. And if you're weirded out by the fact that I just told you I relate to a fucking cinematic serial killer, then you really don't fucking know me. For those of you that do, you know why. And I'd probably have to say it's Jason. At the end of the day, if I had to really give you a definite answer, my favorite slasher would be Jason Voorhees for a lot of fucking reasons. But I do love Myers, though. Myers is my boy, no doubt about it. But yeah, I started watching Child's Play 3 for the first time, and then I moved on to Friday the 13th and Halloween. And I remember watching the original Halloween from '78 on VHS for the first time ever at my friend's house. And he introduced me to it, and I was like, this shit is fucking awesome. And I got to watch the TV version of it, which had all them badass deleted scenes in it that we didn't get in the DVD Divimax version or DVD release cut of it or the new VHS cut of it. It was just a regular theatrical release that didn't have the TV edited. But this one particular version that I watched did have the TV edited scenes on it. And I thought it was cool as shit. And then when I moved on to the Friday the 13th franchise, I watched Friday the 13th, The New Blood, Part 7. That was my first introduction to the Jason Voorhees character. So, needless to say, I was fucking hooked as hell. I love that shit. And that was the birth of the Kane Hodder era, and that's the main reason why I'm such a big Kane Hodder fan. Because he was my first Jason I was introduced to, and I was like, this dude is fucking awesome. He's amazing. He's a badass son of a bitch that's looking to rip everybody's goddamn throats out. So, no offense to everybody else to play Jason before him or after him, but to me, Kane is the definitive fucking Jason. There is none better. There's some that are good, but they're not Kane Hodder good, if you ask me. But that's just my opinion. Let's see. But yeah, the Friday the 13th franchise, I loved it. I remember one day I was sitting at home watching Jason Goes to Hell for the first time ever. And my mom asked me, Mickey, what are you watching? And I was like, Jason Goes to Hell. And she was like, well, I don't know if you should be watching this. And I was like, Mom, fuck, I want to goddamn watch it. And she's like, what the fuck did you say? It was like one of the first times I ever cussed in front of my mom. So, you know, it was embarrassing, but she knew I was really into this shit, so she went ahead and let me watch it because my mom's awesome like that. But yeah, to answer your question, Esley, that's what got me into horror, was Chucky, the little adorable redheaded psychopath, and then Jason and Myers. Freddy came along a little bit later in life. I didn't get to really watch an Elm Street movie until about the time I was 11 or 12. And somebody's calling my fucking phone right now. Alright, so probably about to wrap this video up because I don't want it to be a whole day long thing. But like I said, I didn't get into the Elm Street movies till I was about 11 or 12 years old. You know, by then I was kind of desensitized about horror. Nothing really scared me anymore. I mean, I enjoyed the hell out of it until I watched Jeepers Creepers. That shit legit scared the fuck out of me. It freaked me out. That was some creepy shit. That's why I want to review the Jeepers Creepers movies on here at some point. But I will say the first Elm Street, though, the first time I watched it, it scared the shit out of me. And it kind of gave me nightmares for about 2 or 3 months. And I remember distinctly trying to avoid going to sleep for a couple of months there after watching the first Elm Street movie. For some reason, it's freaked me out. And it's weird, though. I would get up in the middle of the night and go to like my grandparents' room, and I would ask them to turn the TV down, even though their TV wasn't even up loud. Like, I couldn't even hear their TV, but it was just an excuse to get up and do something. I was that freaked out to not go to sleep. I didn't want to go to bed because I was so freaked out that Freddy was going to kill my ass that I would come up with bullshit reasons to get up and do something until I finally passed out from exhaustion. So I've had an experience with pattern nightmares. You know, I know what that shit's like. I didn't have fucking micro naps, but who's to say I wouldn't have if I'd have kept on. But eventually, I had a weird-ass fucking dream where I fought Freddy and I kicked his ass. So I kicked the motherfucker's ass all over Dreamland. So there it is. But anyways, it's been me, Savini Jason, and these were the reasons and the things that got me into horror and why I'm such a horror junkie. And you know, hope you enjoyed it. And Esley, thank you for doing the videos that you do, bro. You got me into thinking this would be a cool idea. And anyways, hope to see more from your channel and everybody that's watched. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'm gonna go ahead and say I'll see y'all later. So